Welcome to House Anthems Dips Mystery. We're doing something very special on this feature. We're switching gears, drum and bass. We like to encourage different genres around house music. Drum and bass is a genre, it has been completely gone off the charts the last few years. I've got a singer-songwriter with me, fresh off the back of a brand new single, Out of Time. We're gonna get to know about the track and the artist and what's also coming up for it as well, for the amazing Gia Santho.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Honestly, I really appreciate it. And what a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous day for us as well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Brand new track, Out of Time.
Yeah, honestly.
How do you feel about the record?
So happy that it's out. Love this track so much. Really enjoyed the process of making it with Lee Mvtthews. And I'm so happy that it's out.
Just talk about the collab as well. So with Lee Mvtthews, how did the collab form originally?
The track is released with Elevate Records, which is a part of Shogun. And that's basically how it came about. They put us in a room together. They basically flew over to the UK. They were working with various artists, including myself and Kelly Lee, our very good friend.
Big up Kelly Lee.
Yeah, big up Kelly Lee. Love you. And we just gelled so quickly. So it was with myself and Tom. Graham was still over in New Zealand. I think he was like basically still doing shows for the guys. They do a lot of festivals. And yeah, honestly, we hit off straight away. We bonded over quite a few things that we've gone through to get like similarly in life. And I think Out of Time is kind of inspired by that, actually. It's quite a bit of a personal one.
I'm going to interrupt you there because the lyrics, again, it does seem like it attaches to a special story.
Yeah.
Can you go into that? How is it? Something that happened with you, or?
I think me and Tom just basically sat down and we were like, we want to write something personal that we've both gone through. We've both like been through similar things within relationships, and I think that's why I love this song so much, because it's actually really personal and vulnerable to us, and it differs to my last two releases, I guess, because I really wanted to showcase a bit more of a vulnerable side in my lyrics and my vocals, whereas the last two releases that I've got, I'm quite hardcore belt, which I love doing a hardcore belt, don't get me wrong.
Were the lyrics the same in the original?
No.
Right, so you changed the lyrics a bit,
so
or did
honestly,
you adapt it? Or?
So it's been on a journey. So originally, the track, this is actually a bit of a secret, so the track was actually called Play Nice.
Oh,
and
really?
It was really hardcore. It was super hardcore. And I keep saying that word, but you know. It was.
USP here.
Literally. But it was a track called Play Nice, and it was very more like brash, in your face. It was about being quite sass energy, you know, but almost like, yeah, it was completely different. And then as time, we got back into another session together for the same song. We then started getting to know each other a bit better and talking more about our experiences, and that's kind of how Out of Time is the way it is now.
Was there a point in the production or in the process where you felt, no, you know what, I've got it? Was it the change in lyrics and the change of the title, or was it the production?
With my second meet-up with Tom, we actually ended up changing the bass line.
Okay.
Which sounds super simple, but it genuinely changed the entire aura of the track.
In what way?
Just made it more emotional.
Okay.
And I think with that, then we were like, oh, okay, we've actually been talking about a few topics lately that we've both been going through. And that's kind of how it progressed.
Yeah. Something different you've gone by compared to your previous two tracks, right?
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So did you approach this record differently? Or was it the same? And
I feel like every song every song and session that I have is approached differently depending on who you work with. However, I actually would say, you're totally right. I've got quite a big belt. However, this track I really wanted, I guess, to showcase something a bit more vulnerable and a bit, I've got quite an airy vocal as well at times, and I wanted something that people would connect with.
Well, sort of point out actually your previous two releases, Here Comes the Warrior, Out of My Head, 6 million streams collectively out of the two of them. How does that make you feel?
Very proud.
Yeah.
I'm obviously proud of myself, but more so not because of the numbers, but because of the performances that I've done with those tracks. Like I performed at Let It Roll Festival with Freaks and Geeks, which was amazing, best experience. So good to be on that stage with them and to be performing that track. And then I also did Hospitality in the Woods with Kings of the Rollers. Again, they were headline act. It was so amazing experience. First time using in-ears as well. It was my first time using in-ears. I was a bit nervous, I won't lie. But honestly, it went great. And yeah, super grateful for that experience, which was amazing. But yeah, it's not really always about the numbers. For me, it was the performances of those songs, which, you know, I'm more proud of.
How do you deal with that mentally? Because there is a lot of focus nowadays of, you know, numbers speak now.
Great question. I just think believing in your art and what you're doing and try not to let numbers catch up too much. I mean, I can't, you know, I've been so grateful to be working with the people that I've been working with recently. And I have had good numbers. However, you know, numbers isn't everything. And I think people need to stay true to who they are and what they actually want to do.
Yeah.
It's not all about numbers, as hard as it can be to pinpoint on that.
Out of Time, with your other releases as well, how do you rate it? How would you rate it?
That is such a difficult question. Now you're testing me. How would I rate it?
Could be out of 10 or you could describe it.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10
Back
out of
yourself.
10.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, 10 out
Yeah.
of 10. Honestly, like no doubts at all. And I'm really hoping actually to hopefully perform it with the guys when they come over. Fingers crossed we'll sort that out. Hint, hint, boys. I hope we do. Come on, Lee Mvtthews, guys. That would be amazing to perform it live. Honestly, I'd love to do it live. I think that
Perform
would
it in New Zealand.
Oh, that would be amazing too.
I mean, that's a place as well, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe we should go there.
There we go. Hint, hint, guys.
Hey, another interview over there. I just want it to come from the soul.
Yeah.
And I want to be honest and truthful to who I am and release music that I'm genuinely proud of and that I genuinely believe in, and also that I want others to be able to connect with.
And how can we connect to your soul? What's the best way of following your journey, Gia? What's the best way? Tell us.
I see what you did there. That was smooth. So you can find me on socials and anywhere, basically. My name is Gia Santho, spelled Giasantho. And yeah.
Exciting times, especially with summer upon us as well, guys. Lee Mvtthews, Gia Santho, Out of Time. It's out now on Elevate Records. Stream it, download it on all platforms. Gia, I think there's only one thing left to do. Introduce the track for us.
Hi, my name is Gia Santho, and this is Out of Time with Lee Mvtthews.
You were once money, now you're just a memory.